Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Freeze. Ha! Ha!
Mondstadt welcomes you.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Motion to compel!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Rapid flame!
You're in for a little shock.
Incinerate!
Oh, so sorry. Ha! Dodge this! What's the hurry? Freeze! Ha!
Come a little closer.
Don't get frostbite.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Cool it. What's the hurry? Freeze. Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock.
Disappear! Wind blade! Freeze!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Boom boom!
so sorry.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Let's spark things up a little.
Time for your arraignment!
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Don't be such a brute. Come a little closer. You're in. Come a little closer.
Motion to compel!
You're in for a little shock.
With the wind!
Incinerate!
You're in for a little shock.
Motion to compel! Breath of the flame! Incinerate! I object.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this too much.
Cool it! Windblade! Windblade! Freeze!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
What's the hurry? Ah! Dodge this!
Come a little. I knew I should have stayed home.
With the wind!
Ad Astra Abyss. Ad Astra Abyss. Ad Astra Abyss.
Finding someone to chat to would be...
Try something new at the Wanming restaurant.
Ad Astra Abyss sauce.
We need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventure.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lon's got a soft spot for wildflower.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qiming.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lon.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it my... That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the sword.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yanger? Oh, as in scent of spring.
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the...
If you have the time, come and have your fortune told down by the harbor. I'll give you a special price.
just like to make people smile.
Come and see these rare and precious...
Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling... Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal after...
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're...
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't... Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the... Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with... So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where's that? Mondstadt? We're only making somewhere closer to home will do.
I can't believe the well got polluted.
Must have iron stomach.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work. Are you ready to please?
What did you...
I meant make me proud. Well, I'm setting up.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
You people must have iron stomachs.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
This water will do nice. Now, I need... Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own. Don't forget to do all 3.
Please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get damp.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
Cool it! Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
What's the hurry? Freeze!
Oh, come a little closer.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
Motion to compel.
Cool it!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Dodge this!
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
What's the... Disappear! That was unexpected.
Perfect weather for sipping a cup of tea while gazing out the window.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low. You must take care to control the heat during this process. So please focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. All 3 perfumes are ready. And you, my friend, were wonderful. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent?
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined taste. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like all clear. Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit. I'll leave you with one who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously. Come and hang out.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
You lead the way.
We've brought the perfumes, miss. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the
Oh, you're back. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the
3 sets, and now...
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive?
Surprise!
The skies have cleared? What a pity.
Over here!
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Qixing made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. That old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. Like, an old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young. He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
All right, children, there is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire...
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
This is a peaceful neighborhood. Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Oh, that sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Motion to compel. You notice? The
You're in for a little shock.
Yeah.
This moment will be frozen.
Motion to compel. Inadmissible evidence. Yikes! The room! Let the magic begin! Zip on up! You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Trillium Park? Why would she stay in the city?
Freeze!
Motion to compel.
Come a little closer. Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Incinerate! The law has loopholes.
Dodge this! Ah!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Blitz.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite! Cool it! Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock.
Oh, so sorry.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Cue the spotlight! Zip on up! Yeah! How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
What's the hurry?
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... All right. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long... As to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis.
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history, but no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting to cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take so why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you... Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will. Thanks.
Catch the wind.
One Wind Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue. Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her other...
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites!
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in... I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure.
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangshan. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right now.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon once.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common, or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal fly...
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventure.
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Should I save this money or invest it? A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair...
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
That's too little. This price will do. No loss to me for a day's...
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a...
Done.
This is all you got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips round? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what... Get me a single Genshin flower, and I'll consider that...
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them. With this Genshin flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I...
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming!
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now. The reception is deserted. Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out? Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you. Paimon floats. Anyway, there's something weird about this. It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
I'm afraid that she's probably right. It's to do with her orders. Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customers?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue in...
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
What's the hurry? Freeze! Don't push your luck. Dodge this! Time to fight back, I suppose. Cool it! Don't get frostbite. Freeze! Dodge this! Cool it!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Dodge this! Freeze! This doesn't look good.
Ship on up! Just as I expected. It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took, but how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any...
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do?
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker.
Where is that supply post? Here, post... Just as I expected. Piece of cake.
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than...
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there... more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question.
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And the next thing you'll be repairing is your faces! And
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an adeptus for selfish gain. It is not we who need reprimanding.
No pain, no gain. It's nearly time for afternoon tea.
Ah, these parts. One moment. It is done. The Guizhong.
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look.
Over here we have nothing. And
Hey! So you fixed up.
Not a turret.
Are you This area's supposed to be. Last time we approached them, a few of us risked our. The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces! And.
Tut tut. Van, it is not we who need.
Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it! What's the hurry? Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Done. Freeze! You're open! Cool it!
Come a little closer.
Another test subject. That tingle? Fry! Have a little taste. Fry!
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Cool it! Dodge this! Freeze!
Fry!
Dodge this!
Surrender and be gentle.
Time for your arraignment! Let the magic begin!
Freeze!
I got carelessly.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Have a little taste.
Don't be such a brute.
Fry!
Oh, so sorry. Cool it! Cool it!
Should
Dodge this!
Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock.
You're open! You're open!
Yikes!
Come a little closer.
Incinerate! Wrap up the flame!
Here!
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time.
Oh yeah, that!
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast.
Which means... A Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Over here!
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and... So how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No. Impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal.
What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi.
The medicine...
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine.
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in...
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we...
Whew, at last. Things are finally starting...
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the Golden House. but the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much, Mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 Mora.
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also, well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, Little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liu saying goes, the walls have ears.
Find you.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd. Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole-in-the-wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool rest.
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor.
Miss Linny is saying some strange things again. It's really worrying.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's jade.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or 2 ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Descent. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yue High Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe we'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Oh, what should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade?
I'll be as tall as my big sister.